Hello there, it's Terry Cole from Street Youth Ministry with another 3 things. And this time it's about teaching Bible study to homeless young adults. 3 things. Now, this is a controversial subject. Homeless young adults are very vulnerable, so it's important to respect them and treat them very gently. But here goes. The first thing is to not assume they don't have a lot of knowledge and experience with Christians, with religion, and even with the Bible. I'm not saying they have complete knowledge. I haven't met anybody yet who does. And there are typically, on average, some major deficits in their knowledge, but they have a lot of knowledge, and so it's best to assume that and probe for that and work with it. So that's thing number 1. Start with what they already have, which is actually quite a bit. Second, it's very important to make Bible study safe for homeless young adults. They are young, they are traumatized, they've been through a lot, and very frequently they're coming from very different places. They might be agnostic, they might be antagonistic, they might be partial believers, they might be, full-on believers. They might be lapsed believers. There's really no telling where they are, and so it's very important. They might be believers of other faiths, for that matter. They've come to you for a reason, because they trust you, because you have put together an interesting event, and it's important to treat them well. And so I always start by saying everybody's welcome, and I acknowledge that there's a whole bunch of different viewpoints about what the Bible is and what it means, and that we're not here to tell them what it means or what they need to believe. We're here to facilitate an encounter with it personally. A motivating factor sometimes can be something like, even if you don't think it's a good book or a holy book, it's a book, and it's been one of the most influential books in history, for good or for bad, probably both. And it's probably also the most misquoted and misapplied book on the planet, and so it's nice to have encountered it yourself. So that's number 2. Make it safe for everybody and help them with the motivating factor. And the third thing, in my opinion, is to attempt to make it very relatable and personal. I don't think you need to get rid of jargon. I don't think you need to get rid of the truth, but you need to get rid of jargon. You need to help them be inside the heads of the people who are in the stories. It's better if you focus, in my opinion, on stories and parables and action rather than pure analysis and thought. Those are often for a little bit later stage of Bible study. We focus a lot of times on Mark or another of the synoptic gospels where there's a lot of action. I've been amazed at what homeless street youth find inside of the story of Jeremiah. I've been amazed at what they find inside the story of Israel entering back into Israel in the Old Testament. Ruth. And there's a lot of action stories that are really, Esther, a lot of action stories that are fun to go through and study together for what they find. But it's because you can make the characters relatable. They experience things that the young adults who are homeless are experiencing. It makes more of an impression. And so that's my third tip. So those are the 3 things. Bye for now. Bye.